Every single day, the truth slips through the cracks, unseen, untouched, and unheard, because the world you're investing in is built to keep things safe, quiet, and small. But deep down, there's a gnawing feeling, isn't there? A pull you can't ignore. It whispers that things aren't adding up, that maybe, just maybe, the whole game is rigged. You look around, see the same faces, the same deals, the same stories, and wonder, why do only a chosen few get access? Why do certain startups skyrocket while others with equal grit crash and burn in silence? The truth is brutal. There's a shadow dance playing out behind closed doors in the angel investing world, and no one's talking about it. It's a conspiracy not of smoke and mirrors, but of quiet control and comfort zones. You feel it every time a pitch lands in your inbox from a name you've never heard, yet someone else swoops in and snatches it away with a wink and a nod. You feel it when your money's parked in what feels safe, but safe never made anyone legendary. You feel it in the silence, the unspoken rulebook that says, keep your head down, don't ask questions. Don't rock the boat. That's not just frustrating, it's suffocating. It's the death of true innovation, stifling the very thing that should make this world explode with possibility. Because at the heart of this isn't just a game of money, it's a battle for who gets to shape the future. And here's the kicker. Most angel investors don't even realize they're part of the mechanism that keeps this cage locked. It's an unintentional trap. A slow poison of routine meetings, Silicon Valley buzzwords recycled 100 times, and chasing the last hot thing that everyone else is chasing. Chasing reassurance while your real instincts, the ones that set you apart from the masses, drown out in the noise. The real power, the real edge, that raw signal, is buried beneath layers of convention. You know what kills ideas more than failure? Ignoring them because they don't fit the mold, because they don't have the right pedigree, because they're not in the club. But the worst part? This system doesn't just reward obedience, it demands it. Dare to invest outside the accepted paths, and you find yourself alone. Daring to call out the shallow game? Suddenly, you're the outsider, the troublemaker, the risk. And the truth is, the reward isn't just about money, it's about influence, power, and who gets to decide what progress even means. And as long as the game runs this way, genuine breakthroughs get stuck in the shadows, waiting for a hand brave enough to set them free. But what if all of that could change? What if you don't have to play by those rules? This isn't just about money. It's about reclaiming your freedom as an investor, as a creator of what's next, as the kind of person who refuses to settle for ordinary. The so-called conspiracy isn't some vast evil plot. It's a system designed to keep you comfortable, keep you controlled, keep you buying into safety over real potential. And here's the good news. You have the power to break it, to crack the code, to play the long game no one else even dares to think about. So where do you start? First, forget hunting for the next big thing the usual way. That's a trap. Instead, get obsessed with the overlooked, the weird, the sharp edges society wants to dull. Scan beyond your usual networks because the real magic lives in the margins. It's those borderline impossible ideas, the founders who look crazy because they can't fit the standard mold, the markets no one's even noticed yet. When you invest here, you're not just backing startups, you're rewriting the rules with every dollar. Second, ditch the need for immediate approval. The crowd, the co-investors, even your own doubts, turn down the volume. Radical investing is a lonely road, no sugarcoating it. But the payoff is enormous because while others chase safety in numbers, you're shaping reality in real time. The companies you back today, those risks you take, will become the foundations of tomorrow's economy, culture, and freedom. It's patience piled on courage, because eternity favors the long game, not the quick win. Third, stop investing in ecosystem noise. That means cutting through endless pitch decks packed with jargon, shiny demos designed to impress, and rehearsed charisma. Instead, hunt for authenticity. Are these founders hungry because of dreams or because of trends? Do they have real scars and fire in their veins? Do they question everything, challenge you, refuse to settle? Your job as an angel investor is not to filter noise, but to amplify essence. Find the people who scare you a little, whose ideas unsettle your assumptions, then lean in. Fourth, embrace the paradox that true freedom isn't given by the system, it's seized by the individual. Your power as an angel investor comes from dismantling the cage made of comfort and consensus. When you think about it, funding is not just cash, it's a declaration of sovereignty. Your money, your choice, your will as a weapon against the old guard that says, fit in or fade away. Every deal you close outside the norm is a middle finger to the system's conspiracy. It's a roar that says, the future belongs to those who refuse to be tamed. And finally, build your tribe, not the crowd, but the rare few who burn like you do. Surround yourself with people who don't just share your passion, but amplify your mission. The ones who don't just nod in agreement, but push you to think differently, act boldly, and break through your limits. This isn't networking, it's transformation. Align with those who understand that this is not a game, but a rebellion. Because the movement that rewrites history doesn't come from loneliness. It explodes from fierce connection. Listen close. This isn't easy. This path is lonely. It's full of doubt, risk, and moments when everything seems against you. But that's exactly the point. The conspiracy that's locked the world in quiet obedience is crumbling beneath the feet of those who refuse to settle. You're invited to step beyond the broken promises of safety and enter a new era of investing where power, progress, and freedom are real. It's a revolution not broadcast on every channel, not trending on social media, but lived by those choosing to outgrow the system. So, if there's a fire inside you, that restless hunger to shape what comes next, to be more than just another number in a portfolio, to break from the herd and steer the future, then this is your call. Start looking beyond the obvious. Trust your gut, even when it feels like you're walking alone, and never apologize for saying no to the easy, the safe, the popular. Because the greatest truths, not just in investing but in life, are found in the hard, the wild, the unexplored. There's no time for waiting anymore. The system's clock is ticking down. The world is screaming for those who dare to unlearn everything and become something new. Those who will not settle for the game as it is, but will become the architects of what it will be. This is not some quiet box to play safe in. This is a war for the future, where money meets courage, where ideas become reality because someone finally said no to the lie of comfort. You're not here to blend in. You're here to break out. This conspiracy isn't a secret. It's the system's default mode. But every dollar you place, every connection you make beyond the usual suspects, every founder you believe in who others ignore is an act of war against that system. It is the liberation of investing, a form of freedom that can't be bought, only earned. So burn with the patience to outlast the noise, with the clarity to see diamonds where others see dirt, and with the will to stand sovereign no matter what the system demands. Because at the end of the day, the real conspiracy is the lie that you can't change this game, that you have to follow the beaten path to be safe, successful, or even accepted. It's the lie that the future is reserved for those who obey. But you, yes, you, have the power to crush that lie with your choices, your vision, and your uncompromising insistence that this world, this investing world, doesn't reward obedience anymore, but celebrates the exceptional. So ask yourself, will you be part of this quiet conspiracy, or will you be the spark that sets it ablaze? No one's going to hand you the future. It's forged in the flames of those who refuse to live a borrowed life. This isn't just investing. This is transformation. This is becoming. The cage is open. Walk through.